I was just proven wrong about Francis Ngannou. I don't think it's that he's a bad boxer. In fact, he's got a lot of potential to be a great boxer. But I didn't see the head movement. I didn't see any technicality. I think Francis was relying a lot more on his power than anything, and that's how Anthony Joshua was able to outclass him like he did. Because there's a difference between boxing and MMA. I just thought Francis was such a genetic freak that he could succeed no matter what. Now, maybe, yeah, he could succeed in a jiu-jitsu tournament. You know, he obviously has some sprawl action when it comes to wrestling. We saw that in his second Stipe fight. He could also wrestle. We saw that against Gon. So I think I've seen a lot of different aspects. And then after you see that Tyson Fury knockdown, and honestly, I still think he won that fight against Tyson Fury. Of course, I'm going to have as high of an opinion as I did against Anthony Joshua. I haven't seen enough Anthony Joshua, obviously, because I'm more of an MMA fan than a boxing fan. But man, you could tell Francis just looked lost in there tonight. And seeing him hit the ground like that KO is a little concerning for his ACL and his knee. When he falls under his own feet with all that weight, you could tell that he's gonna have an interesting time getting back up. And I'm sure Dana is gonna go on a whole media tour to go after Francis Ngannou because we all know the relationship between Francis and Dana White. Excuse me for yawning, but man, it is hard to sit back and get let down like that because you see such a masterclass performance that you're stunned by how bad he did tonight against Anthony Joshua. And maybe it's that Joshua had such more power than Tyson Fury. Like, definitely more power. The fact that he was able to knock out Francis like that was just... That was pretty unbelievable. But it kind of just showed that, Francis isn't superhuman. It's almost like that first Stipe fight. Remember when Francis was going for the title shot the first time against Stipe and just relied solely on his power? He made a repeat mistake of that tonight and just didn't work on anything technical. And then when he comes back and he fights Stipe the second time, he's all patient. And everything he does is calculated because he doesn't need to put effort into his power, which is the thing that he forgot tonight. Because if he just works on his technique and staying calm and staying technical and paying attention to what he's doing and the other guy, his power is going to do the rest. I mean, it's just naturally there. It might also be because Francis is getting a little bit older. I don't know really how old Francis Ngannou is. But it's almost like tonight was a mirror of that first Stipe fight just for boxing. He got a really good performance and then got cocky and just relied solely on his power where it didn't seem like he was thinking about what he was doing in there. Do I really think in an alternate timeline he could have beat Anthony Joshua? Yeah. I mean, he had the power to do it. I just think that technically he made every wrong move. And again, it cost him a big fight that was hyped up. It's just, I like calm, humble Francis because that's the one that gets a lot of stuff done. But cocky Francis just always ends up falling flat when the big show hits. He's going to definitely have a comeback in boxing. But he's got to really work on his technique, and he's got to pick someone who's just a little lower on the totem pole. I don't know who that's going to be, but I'm pretty sure he'll be back to make another bag. I mean, it's boxing. and he's still got the name. So he's hanging in there with the best, and maybe we might see a resurgence like he did with his MMA career. Who knows? This might be what he needs to get back on the right foot again and move forward.